This is crazy, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Literally, the crap that I have to put up with in order to do what I've been instructed to do is astronomical. I literally been trying to get on here and do this work for a long dang time. But no, seeing how my description was cut off in the last video series, so trying to fix and edit the descriptions of all of those videos, dealing with my PC tripping, being slow, being stupid, like literally, bro. And then YouTube, it's like, what in the hell, YouTube? Y'all, like, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but bro, they have made their site hella laggy. Okay, YouTube did not used to be that laggy. Just different glitches within on their site makes it harder. And then on my, them dealing with my PC with that is like a mix, And like, bruh, this is absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely crazy. But I'm here. Out of obedience to continue to do the will of my Maker. Let's continue and get it started. We're just gonna, I think I'm just gonna let this, you know what I do have to bring up, which I did not do yet because I was dealing with all the lag and all of that. So give me 1 second. Let me bring up, because AT&T is blocking the pseudepigrapha site. I cannot go to the pseudepigrapha site. AT&T is blocking it. So I did download the PDF long time ago, so I have to bring up that PDF. So give me just a moment. Yes, I'm still dealing with this slow computer. Alright, I clicked on this a long time ago, and it's taken all of this time to bring it up. So please bear with me. Finally. This is Windows Explorer being hella laggy. Alright, second Baruch PDF. 1 second. Opening with Google Chrome. I'm gonna switch you guys over. Give me just a moment. I gotta find where we're supposed to be at. We're starting in 21, I think. 21. Give me a moment. Let me go ahead and switch you guys over. Wait, give me a second. Is it really, bro? See, I made sure the first time that I streamed today, the first video stream, I made sure that my Chrome was still working. But all of a sudden this time, it's not. Now I have to re-add Chrome. So give me just a second. I have to redo that. Bruh. When I checked this morning, or this afternoon, with the first stream, I did not have to re-add it. It was working. So I didn't think to have to check it again this time. Bruh, my God. Alright. Yeah, chapters 21. Chapters 21 through 25. Prayer of Baruch, son of Neriah, okay? Control F. Alright. Bruh. I really wish it would freaking go down to the one I need. You know what? Whatever. What in the hell, bro? Come on. You can't tell me that this is all there is. It's really annoying, bro. I could have sworn I had another second Baruch. This was not the one that I was trying to bring up. 1 second, work with me. I just pulled it up the other day. Is it Apocalypse of Baruch? 1 second, people. I gotta try to find it. I gotta find where I want to be reading from. Oh, Lord have mercy. I think this is it. Alright. Nope. Because I think this is actually in Roman numerals. And I can't freaking highlight anything. Can't highlight, so I can't find it that way. I'm gonna have to scroll. Oh God. Oh my God. Come on, please. So I thought it was second Baruch, but I guess it's Apocalypse of Baruch. Introduction. Bro, come on. I need the XXV. There's X. Or, no, I need XX. Or XX1 is what I need. XX1. XX1. Oh, Lord have mercy. XI. Sorry, people. I'm trying to get there. Here's XX. That's chapter 20. Okay. Okay, here we go. Finally, my goodness. Alright, let me blow this up a bit. Alright. Okay. Yes. This is what we need. Now let's get started.
So it's early in the morning, and I was prompted to read Second Baruch, and I happened to just start right where I was, led to start, and it's chapter 21. Chapter 21, starting at verse 19 through 25. That's where we're going to start. Baruch prays to the Most High to hasten the judgment and fulfill his promise. Okay? How long will that which is corruptible remain? And how long will the time of mortals be prospered? How long?
No, I'm trying to find where this is at. How long? How long? Okay, 1 second. Bro. Cause I don't remember what And this might be a different translation because I recorded it so long ago. So I'm trying to find exactly where I'm reading from. I know I'm in the right place, but I'm trying to find it. Exactly. Let's see. How long? So he's having a conversation with an angel. It would really be nice if I could... Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. I'm glad, like, I guess it just wasn't loaded to let me, highlight. Okay, cool. Now, we're ready. Alright, so we're starting in verse 19. Alright, starting in verse 19. Now.
How long will that which is corruptible remain? And how long will the time of mortals be prospered? And until what time will those who transgress in the world be polluted with much wickedness? Command therefore in mercy, and accomplish all that you said as you would bring, that your might may be made known to those who think that your long suffering is weakness. And show to those who don't know, and show to those who know not, that everything that has befallen us and our city until now has been according to the long suffering of your power. Because on account of your name, you have called us a beloved people. Bring to an end, therefore, henceforth mortality, and reprove accordingly the angel of death, and let your glory appear, and let the might of your beauty be known, and let Sheol be sealed, so that from this time forward it may not receive the dead, and let the treasuries of souls restore those which are enclosed in them. For there have been many years like those that are desolate from the days of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, and all those who are like them, who sleep in the earth. On whose account did you say that you had created the world? And now quickly show your glory, and do not defer what has been promised by you. And when I had completed the words of this prayer, I was greatly weakened. Here's the Most High's reply to his prayer. He will fulfill his promise. Time needed for its accomplishment. Things must be judged in the light of their consummation, till all souls are born.
Hold on, let me make sure I can find this part. Let's see, because it might be a different version. He was greatly weakened. So what reads here is, and it came to pass after these things that lo, the heavens were opened, and I saw, and power was given to me, and a voice was heard from on high, and it said unto me, Baruch, Baruch, why art thou troubled? He who travels by a road, but does not complete it. Who is he that travels by a road but does not complete it? Or who is he that departs by sea but does not arrive at the port? I think, hold on, I do remember that this is in the audio, but I'm trying to find where I'm reading right now. Hold on.
He will fulfill his promise. Time needed for its accomplishment. Things must be judged in the light of their consummation. Till all souls are born, the end cannot come. So all souls have to be born first. Everybody, like, see,
Let me see, why didn't that come up? 1 second. Bro, are you serious? That is crazy. So, did they like take that out? I don't know which version I'm reading from. Let's see, there's 28 hits for souls. One second. I'm flowing by way of the Spirit trying to find exactly where it's supposed to be located. Or I guess they removed it out of here. Okay, bruh. This doesn't make any sense. I guess they took it out. Yep, it wouldn't be this far down. Because this is way... Bruh, nope. So yeah, it seems like they tampered with this. They didn't include... Bro, come on. You cannot be serious. Go back to where I was. That chapter... No way. Come on, man. Wow. Oh my God, bro. Why can't y'all make this easier for me? I should have copied something else, but I thought that I could find it quickly by copying the chapter. Sorry, people. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. And sorry that it doesn't have the part that I'm reading from. Like I said, it's been a while. And I think I was reading directly off the website, but that website is blocked. The pseudepigrapher site is blocked. Bro, come on. Y'all gotta be kidding me. We read all of this, didn't we? Bro, I don't know if I can show you where I'm reading from, but hold on a second. Let's go back.
Bring to an end, therefore, henceforth mortality, and reprove accordingly the angel of death, and let your glory appear, and let the might of your beauty be known, and let Sheol be sealed, so that from this time forward it may not receive the dead, and let the treasuries of souls restore those which are enclosed in them. For there have been many years like those that are desolate from the days of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, and all those who are like them, who sleep in the earth. On whose account did you say that you had created the world? And now quickly show your glory, and do not defer what has been promised by you. And when I had completed the words of this prayer, I was greatly weakened. Here's the Most High's reply to his prayer. He will fulfill his promise. Time needed for its accomplishment. Things must be judged in the light of their consummation. Till all souls are born, the end cannot come. So all souls have to be born first. Everybody, like, see, like all the spirits, all the souls have to be born first, and then the end can come. And it came to pass after...
All souls has to be born first. Okay, and then, okay, I guess maybe it was a synopsis that this doesn't have because it's about to start here now. Let me check something. Yeah, see, let me show you that AT&T is blocking this. I think, let's see. Yep, AT&T is blocking it. But like, why would you block scripture websites, bro? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. So we can't get, I wanted to try to get a little bit more understanding on that, but it's blocking it. Let's see here. All spirits shall prove themselves that the degree of glory in the kingdom of the Most High to which they belong is justified, and shall be proven unto them to be the only place where they can find a fullness of joy according to the happiness that each of them desireth. So anyway, bro, I'm not trying to go off into or down a different path, okay? Because that could easily go down a different path, but still yet, I couldn't find souls there. All souls won't pull nothing up, so I tried. So let's just go ahead and continue.
And it came to pass after these things that, lo, the heavens were opened, and I saw, and power was given to me, and a voice was heard from on high, and it said unto me, Baruch, Baruch, why are you troubled? He who travels by a road, but does not complete it, or who departs by sea, but does not arrive at the port, can he be comforted? Or he who promises to give a present to another, but does not fulfill it, is it not robbery? Or he who sows the earth, but does not reap its fruit in its season, does he not lose everything? Or he who plants a plant, unless it grows till the time suitable to it, does he who planted it expect to receive fruit from it? Or a woman who has conceived, if she bring forth untimely, does she not assuredly slay her infant? Or he who builds a house, if he does not roof it and complete it, can it be called a house? Tell me that first. And Baruch answered and said, Not so, O Lord, my Lord. And he answered and said unto me, Why therefore are you troubled about that which you know not? And why are you ill at ease about things in which you are ignorant? For as you have not forgotten the people who now are, and those who have passed away. So I remember those who are appointed to come. Because when Adam sinned and death was decreed against those who should be born, then the multitude of those who should be born was numbered, and for that number a place was prepared where the living might dwell and the dead might be guarded. Before therefore the number aforesaid is fulfilled, the creature will not live again. For my spirit is the creator of life, and Sheol will receive the dead. And again it is given to you to hear what things are to come. For my spirit is the creator of life.
The all-spark of life, love, life, and all things good.
For my spirit is the creator of life, and Sheol will receive the dead. And again it is given to you to hear what things are to come after these times. For truly my redemption has drawn nigh, and is not far distant as aforetime. See, it's not far off like it was back in the day that the Messiah was here on the earth, physically, okay? The time that he was here on the earth, the time that the disciples was here on the earth, I mean, bruh, we're centuries away from that. And the Israelites has been in captivity this whole time, okay?
We were even in captivity still yet in a Messiah's day, under Roman rule, okay? Remember, the times of the Gentiles includes the Greeks, the Romans, and the revised Roman Empire. We've been under all three of those captivities, back to back to back. A time, times, and half a time. Okay? That's what people need to understand. Well, now we're at the end, the tail end of the half a time. And now the children of light has been risen, and we've been instructed to speak and give you this truth by the way of the Spirit. Okay? The times of the Gentiles is drawing to an end. Okay? Their time's up. That's why we're here.
The coming judgment. For behold, the days come, and a book shall be opened, in which are written the sins of all those who have sinned, and again also the treasuries in which the righteousness of all those who have been righteous in creation is gathered.
Separation of the wheat and
For
tares.
it shall come to pass at that time that you shall see, and the many that are with you, the long suffering of the Most High, which has been throughout all generations, who has been long suffering towards all who have been born alike, those who sin and those who are righteous. And I answered and said, But behold, O Yahusha, no one knows the number of those things which have passed, nor yet of the things which are to come. For I know indeed that which has befallen us, but what will happen to our enemies I know not. And when will you visit your works?
And see, let me show you something. First Peter 4:17. Okay? For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, which it did. 1 second. Yep, judgment began with us, okay? And he has confirmed his words, which he spake against us, against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us, allowing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven has not been done as has been done upon Jerusalem. Real Jerusalem. Not that created state of Israel over there that was done by the Gentiles that were in rule, okay? The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. They have corrupted and changed everything, okay? They have lied about everything, okay? So the real Jerusalem, the real Holy Land, is over here in the fourth part of the earth. And the real holy people is looked at as the scum of the earth, okay? That is the true seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Going through long suffering, okay? Been going through Jacob's trouble all of this time and has never been restored as a people, okay? Them over there in that created state of Israel, in that created state of Jerusalem, all of that they created over there, they've been paid billions of dollars in reparations. So that's contrary to what the scripture declared of the situation and the circumstances that his people would be in. Okay? That's crystal clear evidence that they are not the biblical people. And it's also crystal clear evidence of who is the true biblical people and where is the true biblical land. Okay? For the time has came that judgment began with the house of the Most High. And if it first began at us, in all of our gates, we were besieged in all of our gates, we were taken down by the worst of the heathen and trodden underfoot this whole entire time. And if all of that great judgment was allowed to come against us, what the hell do you think shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? Well, we're getting that right now in the apocalypse of Baruch.
See, these wicked ass Gentiles that are exercising themselves, boasting against the natural branches, they have set themselves up in authority over us. And Baruch wants to know, when is the Father going to bring judgment upon our enemies and set us free? And he answered and said unto me, you too shall be preserved till that time, till that sign which the Most High will work, which the Most High will...
Hold on a second to make sure we're in the right place. And he answered and said, you too will be preserved. Hold on.
You too shall be preserved till that time, till that sign which the Most High will work, which the Most High will work for the inhabitants of the earth in the end of days. This therefore shall be the sign, when a stupor shall seize the inhabitants of the earth. Like pretty much when everybody is ignorant, okay? Everybody don't even know how to think for themselves, okay? When a stupor shall seize the inhabitants of the earth, and they shall fall into many tribulations. And again, when they shall fall into great torments. And it came to pass, when they say in their thoughts by reason of their much tribulation, the Mighty One does no longer remember the earth. Yes, it will come to pass, when they abandon hope, that the time will then awake. And I answered and said, will that tribulation which is to be continue a long time, and will that necessity embrace many years?
Let me go back up just a tad bit. See, we've been living in this time right here, okay? But bruh, there's so many atheists out there, okay? There's so many people who deny their maker because they look around in the chaos in the world that we're living in, and they say to themselves, You know, there can't possibly be a God. If there was a God, why is all of this chaos? Why is all of this turmoil? Why is babies being allowed to be kidnapped and molested and raped and murdered and all of these wicked things? Because this has been the times of the worst of the heathen. We're at the end of it, okay? We're at the end of the times of the Gentiles, okay? This last half a time has been the greatest wickedness that has been allowed upon the whole face of the earth. Okay? They have taken control over the whole earth, including now the fourth part of the earth, the final part. Okay? The part that was secluded. Alright? The part that was protected. Okay? Protection was taken away from this part of the earth and allowed for the worst of the heathen to come and set up their kingdom on this part of the earth. Okay? And this is why it's been chaos, alright? And now the whole world, hold on a second. Let me flow here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. Now the whole world is awaiting the sons and daughters of the children of the sons and daughters of light, okay? The children of light. One second, let me find it. All creation is awaiting for the sons and daughters of the children of light, okay? And we have awakened, but the earth is covered in a stupor, okay? Most people can't discern, okay? They've been blinded by many deceptions, so they're unable to see clearly, okay? Dealing with the slow PC. Oh my God, come on, Lord have mercy. Sorry, people. I didn't open this picture a long time ago. It's just taking a long time for it to show up. Okay? One second. Groaning. All creation has been groaning in agony and turmoil. Okay? Yes, the waiting has been painful. Creation groans. Okay? The groaning of the whole world. Alright? The creation, okay, is groaning. It describes a state of suffering and dissatisfaction with everything that we have today upon the earth. Okay? Everybody, pretty much everybody knows, you feel deep down inside that something's wrong. Okay? Anxiety and frustration. Your inward groaning. Okay? Everybody knows. Alright? But hardly no one has understanding. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to set myself on no pedestal or nothing, but I have been given understanding. I know the reason why the earth is in turmoil. I understand why everybody is groaning and moaning in agony, suffering until now. Because not only did they take the children of light into captivity, they took the whole damn world into captivity. Okay? And I've been bringing these things out on my channel left and right. And it's highly marginalized. Okay? But creation patiently waits. Okay? Something better is coming. Yes. The whole creation waits with eager longing for what the Most High is bringing about. Okay? Waiting with eager longing. The creation. All the animals. Okay? Yes. The animals. They're waiting for the children of light to arise. Well, now we're risen. Okay? And we've been instructed to speak. Okay? We're speaking on their behalf. Stop eating their dead bodies. Stop slaughtering them. Stop mistreating them. We're telling you right now by the way of the Spirit. Okay? The children of light is risen. Now there's opposition to straight wickedness that's been allowed to run rampant for centuries. Every blade of grass and chirping bird waits for the Most High to set right what these inorganic beings have done upon the earth. Mankind have done. They turned everything upside down and backward. Okay? The holy wicked is on top, living like fat cats, living lavishly. The wicked is living lavishly. They made their heaven on this earth at the expense of the children of light and most people. This is wickedness. It did not come from the living power, and is getting ready to come crashing down. It's time for you to make your choice what side you're going to be on. Okay? We've been living this. Okay? Yeah, this time has awakened. We've awakened. Okay? The children of light has awakened. This is after we've been living this. When a stupor shall seize the inhabitants of the earth. Hold on. Yeah, you guys can see. Yep. Yep. A stupor shall seize the inhabitants of the earth, and they shall fall into many tribulations. And again, when they shall fall into great torments, and it will come to pass, when they will say in their thoughts, by reason of their much tribulation, much suffering, great death, mourning, groaning, the mighty one does no longer remember the earth. Oh, there's no such thing as a creator. There's no God. There's no higher power. The mighty one does no longer remember the earth, is what they say. Yeah, it will come to pass when they abandon hope that the time will then awake. We have awakened, okay? And Baruch asked the question, will that tribulation, which is to be continue a long time, will that necessity embrace many years? Well, we clearly see that it has. Yeah, this has been the longest captivity for the seed of Jacob, okay? Yes, he had to allow us to be utterly destroyed, okay, for the wickedness of the house of Judah and Israel. Okay, both kingdoms did great wickedness after he gave us the promised land, after he blessed us, and we refused to listen to any of the prophets. So this is why the earth is in turmoil. Okay, it's not by chance, it's not random. Okay, this weather, the catastrophic events, all of this is not random, okay? This is the earth fighting back. This is the tribulation of the Gentiles, okay? Things that they have caused to come upon themselves, okay? One second. There was something he was pressing upon my spirit, but I forgot what it was. It was a meme that I was supposed to show you, but I don't remember what it was because I was in the middle of a thought, and the spirit flows so quickly, bro. It flows quickly, and I can't keep up with all of it, okay? So hopefully he'll bring it back to my remembrance and quicken it in me again, and I'll show you, okay? Well, let me just replay this part. Maybe he'll quicken it in again. Just play this part.
The mighty one does no longer remember the earth. Yes, it will come to pass when they abandon hope, that the time will then awake. And I answered and said, will that tribulation, which is to be continue a long time, and will that necessity embrace many years? Baruch wants to know, like, how much longer do we gotta suffer? I love Baruch. Thank you, Baruch, for asking these questions for us. Oh my gosh. He's like, Baruch wants to know how much more time the 12 woes that are to come upon the earth, the Messiah and the temporary messianic kingdom, okay? And he answered and said unto me, into 12 parts is what time divided. Is that time divided? Into 12 parts is that time divided. And each one of them is reserved for that which is appointed for it. In the first part, there shall be in the beginning of commotions, and in the second part there shall be slayings of the great ones. That's the 70 shepherds, okay? The 70 shepherds gotta die off. And that's part like your queen, okay? And like George Bush and like these freaking prominent people that lived for many years, your Jacob Rothschilds and bruh, yes, these
Your David Rockefeller, okay? All of these so-called greats, okay? They had to die off, the slayings of the great ones, okay?
bruh.
And that also could go on the other hand, the slayings of the great ones of even our people, okay? The prominent people, you know, that were trying to fight for our freedom and whatnot. They slayed all of them, okay? So, bruh,
yes, these freaking prominent people, okay? So the slayings of the so-called great ones, all right? And in the third,
man, and how they made Martin Luther King a holiday. Like, how these heathens gonna kill, how they gonna murder him, and then create a holiday after him. They got freaking streets named after him. Martin Luther King Boulevard and whatnot. But they know damn well that what they did to him and his family is absolutely crazy, bro. They assassinated him. They literally murdered him and then created a holiday after him. Bruh, this world and the people who are ruling this world are so wholly wicked. You people have no idea who you have joined yourself to, okay? What you are complacent with.
and in the third part, the fall of many by death, okay? Plagues and all of that. And in the fourth part, the sending of the sword. And in the fifth part, famine and the withholding of rain. And in the sixth part, earthquakes and terrors, wanting. And in the eighth part, a multitude.
Hold on, that wanting. Them hunger stones have been revealed. 1 second. 1 second. Let me close that out. Yeah, see, the children of light has been in much want and need for all of this time. Okay, it's biblical prophecy that we've been in want and need. 1 second. Let me just pull it out quickly. Alright, because strangers have taken everything that belonged to us, okay? And it was allowed by the Great Spirit, okay, for a certain amount of time. Okay, but you think you're going to hold on to our stuff forever. You are sadly mistaken, okay? See? You know, we've been in much want and need. Alright, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. And we came down very low, okay? Yes, we did. Hold on. Alright. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. We've been a tail this entire time. Moreover, all of these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenedest not unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And what did he command us? To love him with our whole heart, mind, and soul, and then to love our neighbor as we do ourselves. Refrain from doing to others that which we would not want done to ourselves. Do for others that which we would want done for ourselves. But no, we wanted to shed all kinds of innocent blood in this land and claim that it covered our trivial sins. Okay? And then we didn't want to have the ears to hear the prophets that he rose up over and over and over and over and over. No, we began to slay them too, okay? Stoning the freaking prophets, okay? Then handed the promised anointed one over to the worst of the heathen, the Romans, to have them torture and murder him. So what the hell you think what happened to the offspring? Not only that, they said, may his blood be upon us and upon all our children. Well, that is the reason that these signs has been upon us for a sign and a wonder upon thy seed forever, okay? We be that seed. And now we're the remnant that's been raised upon our feet with great boldness, okay? Because thou servest, this is why we went into this captivity, all right? Because thou servest not the Most High thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. We served our enemies, okay, which the Most High allowed to come against us in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, okay? They put a yoke of iron upon our neck. Yes, they did, until we were destroyed, okay? A nation that the Most High allowed to come against us from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies. A nation whose tongue we did not even understand when they came to these lands. Okay, they came here speaking a foreign language. Okay, telling us what they're going to do to us. All right, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. Okay, they ate the fruit of our cattle, the fruit of all of our land, until we were destroyed. Okay, they left us neither corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of our kind, or flocks or sheep, until we were destroyed. Okay, they besieged us in all of our gates, okay, until our high and fenced walls came down, wherein we trusted throughout all of our land, okay? They were allowed to besiege us in all our gates throughout all of our land, which the Most High thy power had given unto us, okay? They were allowed to be here on the land of promise, raping, robbing, and murdering, okay? Stole every single thing that we had, okay? This was allowed for a certain amount of time, all right? Now, these stones have been uncovered, okay, from 1616, all right? They found these stones just about a couple of years ago, about a year ago, okay? They were uncovered. Droughts in Europe have made the hunger stones visible. Okay, these stones were used to mark desperately low river levels that would forecast famines. Okay, this one in the Czech Republic is from 1616. It says, quote, if you see me, cry. Okay, so yes, the time of your judgments, Gentiles, Europeans, and all you of the Psalms 83, all you conglomerate of Psalms 83, you done consulted together with one consent to hide who the children of light were. You said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, so that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Yes, you did say that. Okay? Yes, you did say that. All right, so now, y'all did this to us, okay? Yes, you did. And it was allowed for a certain amount of time. Keep not thy silence, O power, hold not thy peace. Be not still, O power, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, so that the name of Israel may be no more in their remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They have been confederate against us. Okay, this lists all the nations. Okay, so all of these nations prepare to suffer, prepare to go through your torments, prepare to go through your judgment, because it is coming. These hunger stones have been uncovered. Okay, let's go back to Baruch. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue. All right, 1 second. Because, bruh, your judgment is coming, okay? Where you think the end's going to be for them that obey not the gospel of the Most High, all right? Yes, okay? It happened to us. It was fulfilled against us, okay? The Most High loves us, okay? We were considered his beloved children, okay? He loved us, and he allowed you wicked people to do all kinds of abominable things to us for a very long time. And you think that you don't have to face judgment? You have been deeply deceived, okay? Now,
and in the third part, the fall of many by death, okay? Plagues and all of that. And in the fourth part, the sending of the sword. And in the fifth part, famine and the withholding of rain. And in the sixth part, earthquakes and terrors, wanting. And in the eighth part, a multitude of specters and attacks of the Sheddim. And in the ninth part, the fall of fire. And in the 10th part, repine and much oppression. Now, repine is when they are violently putting people out of their homes. Now, they have been doing this. All of this has been happening, bruh. And 12 this is verse 12. In the 11th part, wickedness and unchastity. Aren't we living that in our days? Aren't we living complete wickedness and unchastity? Hasn't it been pushed through the freaking music to not have any kind of chastity, any kind of morality whatsoever?
bruh, there's see, bruh, I don't know if I can find it right now, and it'd be laggy to try to go to YouTube. But, start paying attention to the background when they have these award shows, or when they have these, productions where they have these stars, these so-called stars, your celebrities, and they're interviewing them, and whatnot. Several times I've seen lawless, in the background, okay? Lawless, all right? No morality, okay? They have gotten rid of pretty much all morality. You can watch YouTube movies for free on YouTube with no freaking age restriction and see bare ass, naked titties on the screen, okay? There is no morality upon the face of the earth. It's all perversity, okay? It's all lasciviousness, okay? Lasciviousness is running rampant upon the earth, okay? They're forcing this, all right? They're teaching children about sex explicitly in the school system, okay? Absolutely abhorrent what these people have done. Grooming them, okay? Grooming your children, okay? It's gotten very blatant what these wicked people's agenda has been all along, okay? All along, they've had the same agenda. All right, to stamp out all righteousness, and let's just live in wickedness. Pleasure Island, okay? No morality. We've been living this.
And in the 12th part, confusion from the mingling together of all those things aforesaid. That's the time we living in now. Because everything that was said, we've been seeing, bruh. We've been seeing this, and we've been seeing the mixture of all of it mingled together, okay? So we're in the 12th part now.
Now, one thing that's upon my spirit, I need to ask you something. I need to ask you something. How many times have your pastors who's been giving you false hope, telling you that the rapture is right around the corner, how many of them has been showing you proof of the times that we've been living in? You need to ask yourself that. You need to ask them, have they brought up 2nd Baruch or Apocalypse of Baruch? Have they brought out any of these apocryphal texts? Have they been able to break these things down for you by the leading of the Spirit of truth? Or are they continuing saying the same thing to you over and over and over again? They're continuing to focus your attention over there in that created state of Israel, telling you the same things over and over and over again. But they're completely ignoring the true ones of the living power. How the hell do they even know true biblical prophecy when they omit the true biblical people? You need to ask yourself these things. It starts with humility. You're going to have to unlearn what you've been taught to believe. You're going to have to relearn via the Spirit of truth. If you're righteous, if you're for His kingdom, if you're for the Most High's kingdom, then you will humble yourself like that of a child, to the point where you'll be able to listen to someone who you've been taught is ignorant. Because I ain't got no credentials of this world standards, okay? But I have the credentials of the kingdom. Experience. Yes, I've went through and I have applied what I've been given to give to you. Okay? Who cares about this world's credentials? Alright? That don't matter. No, I ain't learned by this world standards. I didn't go learn from some mortal man how to interpret the scripture. So you need to reevaluate some things. Because we're in the valley of decision. Okay? We're at the time of the valley of decision. The wheat and tares is being separated. The sheep apart from the goats. All you goats is going to continue to have a hardened heart. You're going to harden your heart like Pharaoh. Let's continue.
Yep, all of these things are mingled together now. For these parts of that time are reserved, and shall be mingled one with another, and minister one to another. For some shall leave out some of their own, and receive in its stead from others, and some complete their own and that of others, so that those may not understand who are upon the earth in those days, that this is the consummation of the times. Nevertheless, whoever understands shall then be wise. So I guess I'm wise in the eyes of the Most High. For the measure and reckoning.
Let me bring a connection to that. Let me show you that. 1 second. Because, you know, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, okay? And this connects to the scripture, okay? We're going to go over this very briefly, alright? very briefly. First, from the Odes of Solomon. Alright, from the Odes of Solomon. I don't know exactly where, but it's from the Odes of Solomon. But I have been made wise, so as not to fall into the hands of the deceivers. And I myself rejoiced, because the truth had gone with me. Hold on a second, bruh. I don't know why this is... Alright, yeah. For I was established and lived and was redeemed. Let me just bring that, make it a little bit bigger. Okay? I want to make sure that you guys can see. Alright? For I was established and lived and was redeemed. And my foundations were laid on the account of Yahusha's hand, because he has planted me. Okay? Planted me in his vineyard. Alright? For he set the root and watered it and endowed it and blessed it. And his fruits will be forever. Okay? I ain't never turning my back on what I've been given. Okay? No matter the amount of suffering that I have to go through. Okay? You're not going to make me recant. No. It penetrated deeply and sprang up and spread out. And it was full and was enlarged. And the Lord alone was glorified in his planting and in his cultivation, in his care and in the blessing of his lips, in the beautiful planting of his right hand, and in the attainment of his planting, and in the understanding of his mind. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High. Jeremiah 23:22. If they had stood in my counsel and had caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned them from their evil way and from the evil of their doings. So what the hell have your pastors been doing all of this damn time? All of this time that they telling you that the end is nigh, the end is coming. Repent, repent, for the time is at hand. How come it ain't turned anybody from their sin? Huh? You putting all your trust and faith in these pastors. How come it ain't changed your heart? How come it ain't caused you to change anything about your life? Jeremiah 23:16. Thus says the Most High host, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. Your pastors make you vain. They don't speak by the way of the Spirit. They speak written words of mortal men by the interpretations of mortal men. In the physical, itching ears doctrine, telling you what you want to hear so that you will continue to support them. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own evil heart, and not out of the mouth of the Most High. They don't speak by way of the Spirit. You see, most of you don't like those of us that speak by way of the Spirit, because it causes conviction. Now this is the book of Enoch, chapter 103. And fear not, you righteous, okay? When you see sinners flourishing and prospering in their ways. I see it all the time. You Gentiles living lavishly right here in Tulsa. I see how you drive your Porsches. I see how you drive all your expensive cars. I see how you live lavishly in all your expensive dwellings. When I used to do DoorDash and I would deliver to your rich neighborhoods, I would see the neighborhoods in which I would go in and deliver your goods. Yeah. Be not associates with them, but keep yourselves at a distance from their oppression. You know, agree quickly with your enemy. When I'm pulled over by the police, I don't argue with the police. Why am I going to argue with the police? No. Agree quickly with your adversary so they be at peace with you. Okay? Don't give them a reason to freaking shoot you dead. All right? So this is what this means right here. Keep yourselves at a distance from their oppression. Be not associated be associated with the hosts of heaven. Okay? You You sinners, this is what you say. All of your transgressions shall not be taken account of. Like you ain't got to go through judgment. And that nothing that you did, all your atrocities has been hid up under the rug, swept up under the rug, never to be spoken of. All you closet bigots, you're like, no CRT, ban CRT, no critical race theory. We don't want that taught to our children. You don't want your children to know the truth of real history. It's not even a theory. It's the true reality of what took place in order to give you your status. Okay? In order to give you your position, in order to give you your wealth, okay? And you think you ain't gonna have to be accountable for any of that. But all of your transgressions shall be recorded daily. And be assured by me that light and darkness, night and day, behold all your transgressions. Be not impious in your thoughts. Lie not. Don't lie to yourself. Don't deceive yourself. Surrender not the word of uprightness. Lie not against the word of the Holy and the Mighty One. Glorify not your idols. Stop worshiping your money. Become righteous. Do what's right. Sow out of your abundance to the children of light. Hold not on. Don't hoard. Don't be greedy. Because that's hardening your heart and sealing your fate. Sealing your fate. Alright? Glorify not your idols. Your idol has been money. Your material possessions. Okay? That's been your idol. Your idol has also been your belly, as you eat the flesh and blood of the Father's innocent creation. Okay? For all of your lying and all of your impiety is not for righteousness. No, you are not righteous, Christian. No, you're not. You're wicked. You're wholly wicked, and you have no idea who you have attached yourself to. You have attached yourself to the abominable church. Come out of her, my people, so that you are not a partaker of her sins, of her iniquity. If you are righteous, you will come up out of them churches, built by human hands. For the Most High does not dwell in temples made with human hands. Alright? For all of your lying and all of your impiety is not for righteousness, but for great crime. Now I will point out a mystery. Many sinners shall turn and transgress against the word of uprightness. Yes, they have. They have corrupted the word of the Most High when it came to his written word. But see, he wrote his word within us. Okay? That's why we all have a conscience. Alright? They shall speak evil things. They shall utter falsehood, execute great undertakings, and compose books in their own words. But when they shall write all my words correctly in their own languages, they shall neither change nor diminish them, but shall write them all correctly, in which form the first I have uttered concerning them. Another mystery I will point out. To the righteous and the wise shall be given books of joy, of integrity, and of great wisdom. To them shall books be given, in which we shall know, and in which we shall rejoice. And all the righteous shall be rewarded, who from these shall acquire the knowledge of every upright path. We have the oracles of the living power. Daniel 12:4. Thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Well, clearly we're in the time of the end, because these sealed books has been opened and given unto me. 2 Ezra 14:44 through 47. In 40 days they wrote 204 books. And it came to pass when the 40 days were filled, that the highest spake, saying, the first that thou hast written, publish openly, that the worthy and unworthy may read it. That's your Bible. Okay? That's your 66 books that they compiled. All right? The worthy and the unworthy has been given that. Okay? As a matter of fact, it's been forced upon the whole world by way of the sword. Okay? But keep the 70 last, that thou mayest deliver only to such as be wise among the people. Wonder why I have so many books that's been unsealed. Why I have all of these different records that I can go into and pull all of these things together, giving a bigger picture to this prophecy. Giving more fullness of the understanding to the oracles of the Most High. For in them is the spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom, and the stream of knowledge. Okay? Daniel 12:3-4. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. And they that turn many to righteousness will be as the stars in the firmament forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Well, that's what's happening right now. So, how many times have your pastors shown you proof how we're in the end? How many times have they done this? Or do they have you believing in their falsehoods, their fantasies, their illusions? You're blindly believing. They ain't shown you no proof of what they're telling you. Whoever is wise, let him understand. Hosea 14:9. You ain't got much more time to the end of all of this. This is a short work that the Father is doing upon the earth. All creation is groaning. How long you think he's going to allow us to be under your boot, worst of the heathen? This is only to give you a genuine opportunity to change your heart. Bruh. Hold on a second. Could y'all not see what I was showing you in Photoshop? That sucks. Oh well. Let's go ahead and continue this audio, bruh.
For the measure and reckoning of that time are 2 parts a week of 7 weeks. And I answered and said, this is Baruch. Baruch answered and said, it is good for a man to come and behold, but it is better that he should not come lest he fall. But I will say this also. Will he who is incorruptible despise those things which are corruptible? And whatever befalls in the case of those things which are corruptible, so that he might look only to those things which are not corruptible. But if, O power, those things shall assuredly come to pass, which you have foretold to me, so do you show this also unto me, if I indeed have found grace in your sight. Is it in one place or in one of the parts of the earth that those things are to come to pass, or will the whole earth experience them? Oh wow, here we go, we're getting into something here. Baruch is asking the right questions, because I'm curious about this too, bruh. And he answered and said unto me, whatever will then befall will befall the whole earth. Therefore all who live will experience them. For at that time I will protect only those who are found in the selfsame days in this land. And it shall come to pass when all is accomplished that was to come to pass in those parts, that the Messiah shall then begin to be revealed, and Behemoth shall be revealed from his place, and Leviathan shall ascend from the sea. those two great monsters which I created on the fifth day of creation, and shall have kept until that time. And then shall they be... Yeah, we're not eating no animals, bruh. Talking about it's gonna be food for all that are left. No, it's not. We don't eat flesh and blood, bruh. The earth also shall yield its fruit. That's what it is right there. See, that must be symbology. Oh man, the behemoth and leviathan. I don't think these are real animals, bruh. I think that this is behemoth shall be revealed from his place, and leviathan shall ascend from the sea. Those two great monsters which I created on the fifth day of creation, and shall have kept until that time, and then they shall be food for all that are left. Bro, this is the ones that he has given his word to, like, and those that have been filled with his word, like, many people are ignoring it right now, but there's going to come a time when people are going to feast like a buffet, okay, on the eternal word of the Most High, that's been spoken through his willing vessels. It's like a monster of information, bruh. A monster of spiritual elevation, and people are going to be able to eat upon that, okay? These are not real creatures in this aspect, I don't think, because the Father didn't give us flesh and blood to eat. So what makes sense to me is the behemoth and the leviathan is going to be those that the Father has set aside for his purpose, and has filled us tremendously with his word, and people are going to be able to eat from what he's given to us, and they're going to be able to be fed, okay?
All right. Yes. And that was by way of the Spirit, okay? I didn't have no notes on that. That flowed by way of the Spirit, okay? Now, let me switch you back over here to Photoshop. This is what I was reading from. I just wanted to show you, okay? I'm not going to read all of this, but I do apologize. I only have one screen, okay? So, whenever I'm going over this, sometimes I forget, bruh. I try to do good by, getting you guys and reading it for you, okay, as I get you and show you on screen. But sometimes, bro, it covers up, and I don't even realize that you guys can't see what I can see. Alright, but this is where I was reading from the Odes of Solomon, and then we read Jeremiah 23:22, and we read Jeremiah 23:16. Okay, we read the book of Enoch, chapters 103, verses 4 through 11. Okay, and we read Daniel 12:4, 2nd Ezra 14:44 through 47, and Daniel 12:3 through 4. Okay, just wanted to show you that. All right. And then I was also showing you this, okay? Whoever is wise, let him understand. Hosea 14:9, okay? Now let's go back. I think this is almost done. It's just got a little bit longer. Oh, let me check my time. Okay, I'm almost going on an hour and a half. Okay, let's go back to Chrome. I'll be trying to remember, people.
The earth also shall yield its fruit 10,000-fold, and on each vine there shall be 1,000 branches, and each branch shall produce 1,000 clusters, and each cluster produce 1,000 grapes, and each grape produces a quart of wine. Bruh, oh my God. Do you know how big them grapes will have to be in order to produce a quart of wine? and those who have been hungered, and those who have hungered shall rejoice. Moreover, also they shall behold marvels every day, for wind shall go forth from before me to bring every morning the fragrance of aromatic fruits, I can't wait. And at the close of the day, clouds distilling the dew of health. And it shall come to pass that self-same time that the treasury of manna shall again descend from on high. And they will eat of it in those years, because these are they who have come to the consummation of time. And it shall come to pass after these things, when the time of the advent of the Messiah is fulfilled, and he shall return in glory. The resurrection. Then all who have fallen asleep in hope of him shall arise again. And it shall come to pass at that time that the treasuries will be opened, in which is preserved the number of the souls of the righteous. And they shall come forth, and a multitude of souls shall be seen together in one assemblage of thought. And the first shall rejoice, and the last shall not be grieved. For they know that the time has come, of which it is said that it is the consummation of the times. But the souls of the wicked, when they behold all these things, shall then waste away the more. For they shall know that their torment has come, and their perdition has arrived. Baruch exhorts the people to prepare themselves for worse evils. Okay, and it came to pass after these things that I went to the people and said unto them, Assemble unto me all your elders, and I will speak words unto them. And they all assembled in the valley of the Kidron. And I answered and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, and I will speak to you. And give ear, O seed of Jacob, and I will instruct you. Forget not Zion, but hold in remembrance the anguish of Jerusalem. For lo, the days come when everything that is shall become the prey of corruption, and be as though it has not been. For lo, the days come when everything that is shall become the prey of corruption, and be as though it has not been. Yeah, I don't know. That's not reading right. For lo, the days come.
Okay, so it's saying, I think I was reading a different version. For lo, the days come when everything that exists will become a prey of corruption, and be as though it has not been. So the days that we've been living in, because we were all born into this captivity, okay? We were all born into this false reality, okay? So everything that exists upon earth had become a prey to corruption. This is why the scriptures tell us to renew our mind, to become like a little child, to be born again, okay? We have to be baptized by fire, okay? Because we have been corrupted, okay? We have been corrupted, so we had to come up out of the corruption, being renewed via the spirit of truth, okay? And once this wickedness passes away from this earth, okay, it's going to be as though it had not been, okay? We're not going to remember all of our sorrows. It's going to be that great and glorious for us. Once this time of the Gentiles is over, okay? It's going to be like a speck in the wind, like it never freaking happened, bruh. Okay? I know it seemed like a long damn time. And our tribulation, Jacob's trouble, my whole damn life, okay? But this is just a drop in a bucket when it comes to eternity, okay? This ain't all there is, okay? And like we, bruh, they lied about everything, okay? We had it good in this land before they came over here. It was a paradise when they first came over here, okay? We were not living under harsh bondage of the worst of the heathen when they came over here in 1492. Okay, no, we were living great in the land. You know, even in the early 1900s, yeah, there have been many atrocities committed against us. Okay, yeah, we were not utterly impoverished in the early 19th century. No, that didn't come until after mid 19th century. Okay, and it came on a decline. Okay, we began to decline after 1976 when I was born. Like we were on the decline, and it was all systematic. It was not due to laziness. No, they marginalized us out of their market of even job. Bruh, they would not even hire most of my people. It was hard for us to even get jobs. Okay? This is why many of my people turn to selling rock and all of these things on the street. Okay? Because they made it impossible for us to come up. Okay? It's time for us to tell our story. Alright? It's time's up for his story. Okay? His story is a fabrication. Okay? This was not fair. This system was not fair. It was created for a certain group of people to flourish in it and for another group of people to suffer in it. Okay? You need to come to this realization. Okay? So that's what that scripture meant. 1 second.
And be as though it has not been. Yeah, I don't know. That's not reading right. For lo, the days come.
I need to read it again, bro.
When everything that had will be as though it has not been. That's kind of connecting to the wisdom of Sodom, and that these things shall be passed. These things shall pass away and shall not ever be remembered again. You know, and there should be no more remembrance of these sorrows that we have upon this earth.
Let me show you that right quick. I figured it was Solomon chapter 2. It's getting dark in here, man. I'm gonna need some light. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. See, the holy wicked know. They already know. They know the truth. They just lie to you, okay? So I'm not going to read all of that. I've brung it out many times on my channel, okay? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. Go read it. It describes the mindset of the wicked, okay?
But as for you, if you prepare your hearts so as to sow in them the fruits of the law, the fruits of the Spirit, it shall protect you in that time which the Mighty One is to shake the whole creation. Because after a little time the building of Zion will be shaken in order that it may be built again. But that building will not remain, but will again after a time be rooted out and will remain desolate until the time. And afterwards it must be renewed in glory and perfected forevermore.
Now, this is the time we're living in, because it's the last time that he had pruned his vineyard and risen us. He rose us, okay? Pruned his vineyard and rose us, okay? Yes. We lay dead in the street for 3.5 years, 3.5 days, a time times and half a time, okay? And now we have been risen, okay? It says, and afterwards it must be renewed in glory, okay? And it will be perfected forevermore, okay? Let's continue.
Therefore we should not be distressed so much over the evil which has now come as over that which is still to be. For there will be a greater trial than these two tribulations, when the Mighty One will renew his creation. And now do not draw near to me for a few days, nor seek me till I come to you. And it came to pass, when I had spoken to them all these words, that I, Baruch, went my way. And when the people saw me setting out, they lifted their voice and lamented and said, To where are you departing from us, Baruch? And are you forsaking us as a father who forsakes his orphan children and departs from them? Are these the commands which your companion Jeremiah the prophet commanded you, and said unto you, Look to this people till I go and make ready the rest of the brethren in Babylon, against whom has gone forth the sentence that they should be led into captivity? And now, if you forsake us, it were good for us all to die before you, and then that you should withdraw from us. And Baruch answered and said unto the people, Far be it from me to forsake you, or to withdraw from you, but I will only go unto the Holy of Holies to inquire of the Mighty One concerning you and concerning Zion, if in some respect I should receive more illumination, and after these things I will return to you. And I, Baruch, went to the holy place and sat down upon the ruins and wept and said, Oh, that my eyes were springs and my eyelids the fount of tears. For how I shall lament for Zion, and how I shall mourn for Jerusalem, because in that place where I am now prostrate, of old the high priest offered holy sacrifices. They were not holy if they were burning animals on the altar, bro, and killing animals, and placed thereon the incense of fragrant odors. But now our glorying has been made into dust, and the desire of our soul into sand. The vision of the forest and the vine and the fountain and the cedar.
So I think this is chapter, we read a little further than from Baruch chapter 21 through 25. Looks like we read to 32. Yeah, we read to 32. Looks like. Yeah. So, that's all for now, my people. Okay? I was instructed to bring out this Apocalypse Baruch, which, like I said, I recorded at 4:16:23. Okay? On that note, I'm not going to stay on here. Alright? I hope that you have the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see. How many of you pastors show you proof of these things? How many of them give you receipts for what they've been instructed to do? You need to ask yourself these things, people. Stop casting off the light, okay? We're here shining the light for a reason. So anyway, on that note, shalom to Shifra, and shalom to those who tune in.